And we're back in the game, this time with some Darthmod, Empire Total War, playing as Great Britain. And we're going to be doing a short campaign. We need to capture and hold 32 regions by the end of the year 1850. We're going to be playing on a hard difficulty, because it's been many years since I played Empire Total War, and almost as many years since I played Darthmod. So I've probably forgotten more than I ever knew. So, as we can see from the map, Great Britain holds the entirety of the British Isles, a lot of territory in North America, and some regions in India. I think we shall probably be concentrating on defending the British Isles and expanding in India, as India is far more profitable than the Americas are, at least at the start of the game. You really have to invest a lot of time, money and energy in the Americas to get a good payback. So we shall be building up our forces in India and attacking the Mughal Empire and possibly the Marathas. But at the start of the campaign we shall attempt to get an alliance with the Marathas. So let's get into the game. Hopefully we won't get any copyright claims from YouTube for any of the music in the mod. Now we can ignore our advisor. We do start out with an army in France, but we shall try to get a peace treaty with the French. They're not going for that. How about giving them some technology? Right. And we did, in fact. Now, how about a trade agreement? Seems to be satisfactory. Who else do we want to do trade with? We're already trading with the Marathas. Marathas are all with the Mughals and Afghanistan. And we do have a military alliance with them. So that's good. Who else do we want to trade with? Now, as many people know, there is in fact a bug in the game that is known as the Ottoman end turn bug, where during the end turn sequence the game seems to freeze up on the Ottoman faction, sometimes for quite a few minutes. Hopefully it will not affect my campaign. If it does, I shall just pause the recording and resume it when we've gone through the end turn sequence. The Ottomans have a large empire, so we shall try to get some trade with them. They want almost 5,000 in gold. They're not getting that. Russia has a large empire and is very friendly. They want 3,100. We're not giving away any money. We do start the campaign out with 25,000. The United Provinces are our nearest neighbour. They don't see any benefit in trading with us. How about the United States, who are unfriendly, but may become friendly if we trade? Right, they're not interested. Spain, which is hostile. They're not interested. We could try to trade with some of the minor factions. We are currently at war with the Barbary states, and they like to raid your sea trade. So I'm going to give them some technology, or offer them some. It won't really affect them as they don't develop very well. Good, we have a peace treaty. Okay, I think we may just leave it as far as trade goes. Let's see about getting some more technology. Okay, the Austrians don't have anything to give, and the French do. They went for that one. Surprising. Right. Oh, the French are surprisingly in favour. They're now very friendly, even though it shows minus 55 to our diplomacy. Right, the Marathas don't have anything. The Mughals, who don't like us. I don't mind offering a little more than what we can get, because everything helps out. We need to advance as fast as possible. Okay, the Ottomans don't have anything. Poland. Poland does not have any technology. All of these large factions should have at least one university where they can research technology. Alright, Prussia. That's a good one if we can get it. Yes, Prussia, they really don't like to trade any technology, in my experience. Alright, Russia, you don't. Spain, you should. But you don't. They're far more advanced than the Spanish then. And Sweden doesn't. United Provinces. No. I'm just going to they've now gone to indifferent. Right. Let us organize our empire, or what will become our empire. Right. And what troops do we have? Ships. We need to defend our ports. We can do that just by sticking a unit in each of our ports. That way the enemy can't get in unless they send a military force as well. Now we do have some more ports. This one is poor. That one's poor. We need to prioritize the ones that we can upgrade. You're growing. You have a lot of trade coming through. Alright. Now, let us check our policies, as we have 3 theatres that we need to deal with. You can normally, for the nobility, raise the taxes all the way up. Right, so we're currently expecting just over 20,000. Now, the head of our government does not look very good. -10 to diplomatic relations. Okay, that's definitely a negative. And -4 to town wealth. Right. I forget how we actually select the one that we want. Let's just kick him. That's no benefits and no negatives. Right. We could try again for the trade. That -10 may have been hurting us. Okay, France is now 135 positive. They still don't seem interested in a trade. They'll definitely come around later. Okay. So let's ignore them for the moment. Let's check on which agents we have and where they are. Okay, we have our rake in France. We're not currently at war with anyone. And we can just keep him here to spy on these countries. Make use of him if any of them declare war on us. Now, we have a missionary here in Central America, southern Mexico. I have no idea what he's doing there. He's not going to be of any use. We need to pick him up on a ship. Now, we have a missionary here. We need to convert this settlement over to Protestant. Now, we have one here in Ireland, and Ireland takes a very long time to convert over. I've literally won entire campaigns without them ever becoming 100% Protestant. And we do have one here in India. Again, it's going to take a long time to convert anything over there. Now we have a gentleman here who is used for research. He needs to come over to Cambridge. And we also have one more there. And we have one in France. We're going to have to try and get him onto a ship. Okay. Can you get onto the ship? You can. Right. Come into port. Agent. Go and do some research. And we do have a wealthy port over here. We shall send you over to garrison it. And we shall send you up here. That's also a wealthy port. You have a lot of trade, however you're poor. You're prosperous, but you're not getting any trade. As all of our trade, you're currently a shipyard getting naval vessels. I think I'm going to convert you over. This may hurt our trade for a couple of turns. Where do we have our fleets? Indian Ocean. We need to get you onto these trading areas as fast as possible. We're not going to need any navies around here, I don't think, for a while. It's going to be mainly land battles. We do have some we have a lot of ships in the American theatre. Okay, you can stay in port. Let's go to the Americas and find our ship, send our ships from over here to the trade zones. Trade is going to be our lifeblood, but it also means that it's very easy to intercept the trade, and you can certainly lose a lot of money once that happens. Right, there's another fleet there. Okay, let's take one of these small ships and pick up our agent over here. If we can get a ship close enough by. Okay, good. Now, where do we want to put you? Probably up in the Americas. You can convert North America. Right, this fleet is also going to the trade zones. Right, is that all the fleets that we can move? Yes, apparently it is. Right. Now let us go and look at the forces we have in India, which are very small. We're definitely going to have to boost those up. I don't see any more troops over there. Let us go and look at our forces in the Americas. Right. We have a small force here. We don't have anyone garrisoning over here. We should just get some colonial militia as garrison troops. We do have, or we will have, a good selection of troops, unique troop types in North America. mercenary troops from the Britain's continental holdings in Hesse. We have some light troops, rangers, and we have some native troops, and we shall have a bigger selection as we do more research and build up our territories. Right, you're very happy, that's good. Let us get, well, who are we going to go with? The only ones nearby that we could beat easily would be the Iroquois. Let us check our diplomacy. Iroquois. They're apparently friendly. We're allied, and they're at war with the Plains and the French. I don't think that we need to really worry about building up too much of an army out here. We may even disband some of these units to save some money. Yes, I think that would be a good option. We do have a general out here. Let's just make sure that in all of our settlements we have at least somebody to garrison them. And we have troops over here, don't we? Do we have an army? Yes. Our army is currently at 8,000 upkeep, and our navy is almost half of that. We're spending quite a bit on town watch. Okay. So you're recruiting. You're recruiting. What to do about these forces? See, that's almost 300 an upkeep for those units. 250 for these. 250 for those. I think we need to spend and just get in some militia units. Which are going to be a lot cheaper. We can quickly retrain troops if we get attacked by anybody. Right. Yes, let's get some militia in there. Get a militia unit in there. And here we can get our Royal Irish Regiment, which we will get later on. But we don't have any use for those troops here at the moment. Gibraltar, you never make any money. I mean, we'd be losing money by putting any troops there. Let's try to sell that to somebody. Let us try to sell it. And in Scotland we can get our Highland regiments. Now we do want to maintain an army here, just for defense. I think what we're actually going to do is build up an army here and then send those to India. Right. Okay, now India, we can get our native troops, but we do have a limit on how many of those we can recruit. What's our army like here? We have cavalry and artillery and a general. We have a general and lots of cavalry. Let's get you some artillery. These demi-cannons become obsolete very quickly. This is quite expensive. We shall do some technology that will reduce the cost. Now, these do not have a limit, but the Lancer cavalry do. We shall get you more infantry, and we shall get you some more infantry as well. You're limited to how many you can have. Right. That looks like the recruitment that we need to do for all of our settlements. Right, now we need to upgrade our settlements, and we are getting low on funds. And our income will be going up as we've reduced the army upkeep. We need to have better roads. Right, we've used up all of our income at the moment, so we're going to have to wait until next turn to do some more building. We are going to, however, try to get rid of Gibraltar. Sorry, Gibraltar, we shall claim you later, as I believe you are necessary for our victory conditions. Right, Spain has spectacular wealth. So let's try to get some of that wealth. I know Spain wants Gibraltar, at least in the game, but they're not going to go for that, are they? We may have to take considerably less. Okay, that's gone. They are still hostile. Yeah, they still didn't go for that. Right, now we do have a bit more money left. And policies. Okay, we're still in the yellow. But we need to increase our mobility and our trade. Roads don't help too much on these little islands though. Right. So, that's all of our money. We've got all of our ships moving. And I think we have all of the troops moving where we need them. So, let us hit the end of our first turn and see what happens. Military alliance. United States. We're going to go for this because that protects all of our holdings in North America, as we're also allied to the Iroquois. So they're offering military access, we don't need it. They want national debt, we could probably get more money. Let's try to turn that down. Ask for 1,000. Yes, they've gone for it. Okay. Now, was that a big mistake or not? Because the United States has now declared war on the Iroquois, and we're allied to both. The United States also is allied to France and the United Provinces, known as Holland. Right, I think we're going to have to decline and break alliance. That should mean that we stay allied with the United States. If we go into war on side of the Iroquois, we're going to be attacked by France again, I think. That's a little unfortunate, but that's the mechanics and the diplomacy in Darthmod. Okay, United Provinces. You know what? You're only at war with the Barbary States. I'm going to accept, I'm not going to give you any money, and you are going to have to trade with me. Right. The Mughals. You're actually offering me 2 very good regions. Okay, we're losing money in Bengal. It's currently bringing in 1453, but we're losing money. It's going down. But you're going to give me Hyderabad, which is bringing in more and is going up. What's your population? I think the population is messed up in this mod. Yes, we could be gaining almost 6,000. 5,000. Military access for 20 turns. You know, we do need Bengal, and we can get it back later, but that's actually a good deal. Do we need, they can't trade, because their ports are at full capacity. You know what? They're rich. Let's get rid of that. We'll offer them that, but let's ask them for some money. Okay, they're going to come back with that offer again. Trade agreement, Russia. I'm not going to give you anything. You need to make a better offer. Then don't. We're very soon going to have a lot of trade from those trade nodes. Spices, coffee, ivory, issue captured regions. This does not, this is a mission from Empire Total War, and I don't think it will work because there are no longer 13 colonies. The 13 colonies have been replaced. We've already gone past 1776. So while we still need these territories for our overall victory conditions, we just won't get the reward. Right, let's look at what we're currently getting. Almost 25,000. Policies, we're still okay, nobody's gone into the red. We do need some better ministers. We can only swap ministers once a turn. We didn't gain anything from that one. Our fleet has arrived here. Let us see if these are occupied and how many of them we can grab. Okay, there's the Portuguese navy, and we're allied to those. There's an extra trade node. We don't have another ship for that. Where is this fleet? Okay, you're up here, and you have 5 ships, and there's 5 trade nodes. Let's go and see if all of those are occupied. We may be able to claim all 5 and get a monopoly. Looks like we can. Right. Yes, we're definitely getting a nice profit from those trade nodes. Okay, that one's occupied by our allies, which is okay. It means they're going to be trading with us. This one is occupied by our allies. Okay, almost 30,000 now. War declared. Poland, Lithuania against Russia. Poland, Lithuania against Austria. I believe that's because they all shared a particular family, or different branches of it, as their monarchs. Right, and we recruited a bunch of militia units. And check on our agents. Yes, you're already researching. I forgot to do the research, didn't I, at the start? Silly me. Ooh, we do actually have 2 places where we can research. And you're just short of being able to get there. Okay, and we were moving you over to guard our ports. You're a prosperous commercial basin, but you're not getting any trade. Alright, we need to get you as a trading port. You're poor. We could either get you as a fishery or as a shipyard. I think we probably need you as a shipyard. You're wealthy. You're growing. You're poor, but you're getting trade. If you're poor, I don't want you trading. Let's get you as a shipyard. This trade should reroute to one of the other ports, I believe. Right, other agents. Dick Turpin. Somebody had a sense of humour when they thought that up. And we have you. With an agent on. Agents. We'll probably send you down here to try and convert the Iroquois. We'll probably send this ship off to the trade zones. Which one was it that we needed an extra ship? Yes, the one off Brazil. Hopefully we can get there and occupy that last trade node. How are you doing up here for converting? 17% in one turn. That's pretty good. Okay, gentlemen, missionary. You've only converted 1%. Right, fine. And yes, almost 30,000. Now we do need to set up our research. We need to get the best military we can as quickly as we can. Okay, we're going to have to upgrade you to a modern university. That would be in Cambridge. 17 turns, 11. Alright. We need that one to progress our building chain. We don't need those to progress. Let's see if anyone else wants to trade now. Yeah, I'm not giving you 17,000. Ottomans, any interest? Nope. And you're not getting 9,000 from me. Okay. So we're not at war with anybody. But we do need to continue our recruitment. And our infrastructure. Those are very cheap roads, but they'll span a large distance. Not worthy. Right, that's all the roads I think we need to be doing. Now, what else? We could upgrade our our settlement buildings. This will give us better artillery. And this will give us access to better cavalry. Let's see about in London, because that is the heart. We cannot upgrade you. A Royal Academy. Let me check the building browser. I actually want the British Museum. We need to actually destroy that building. Great Parliament. There's... Yes, we want to go up to Somerset House, so that's the correct chain. This significantly improves our tax income in our capital region, and that's where we're making most of our money. So it's a big expense, but it's worthy. Did we get any troops recruited? No, you take 2 turns, and you take 2 turns. Okay. So we're doing our research, and we're not at war with anybody. So I think it's safe to end the turn. We could send this navy out as well. Let me check the trade node here. I think we will in fact send this navy out. Where's the best place to go? This one? No, that's Brazil. Ivory Coast, that's exactly where we need to go. Right, we shall see them in the next turn. So it's 30,000 income, but a lot of that is from our trade, as you can see. And all of that can be intercepted by a single ship. Okay, trade agreement Austria. You're not getting all of that. Separation of powers and punch card loom. Punch card loom you can have. Take it or leave it. Leave it. That's actually a good price. 1600 just for that? Yes indeed. We should put all of this money to very good use. Trade agreements, selective breeding. Yeah, that's fine. We have a lot of technology. Military alliance, Sweden. You're at war with Russia. You want to give a lot of money, but I don't want to get involved in a war with Russia. Okay, we're currently now at 32,300. Let's see if we can once again. Ooh, yes, we got a very good one then. 3% bonus to tax income. That's for all of India, for every region that we have and for everyone that we capture. And 3% reduction for military upkeep. Nice. Alright, fleet has arrived. There's going to be more trade. We can't get all of these trade nodes. Every trade region has at least 5. We can see this one's occupied by Portugal, our allies, and they're getting a lot of money just from that one. And we have other fleets that have arrived. Let's see. Yeah, I forget what the optimal number of ships on a trade node is, because we are paying upkeep. It's not very much upkeep. Yeah, that one is getting 440. And these 4 are getting only 1300. So there's a diminishing rate of return. How many do we have here? 1, 3. Yeah, I think it's probably best just to have 2. This fleet I'm going to send back over here. Right, so Europe 3, Europe 2, 2, and 2. Okay. We've already done you. And we've already done you. There's our fleet hidden up behind that Spanish ship. And it looks like it's blocked us. Great job. Now we cannot move from there. We cannot move. Stupid Spanish Navy. Okay. Treats gained. War declared. Russia and Sweden. Yeah, we didn't want any part of that. What's our trade like now? Almost 35,000. And we've gotten some troops recruited. Let us go back to the British Isles. We need to get this one in here. Right. Irish regiments come down here. We're going to sail them over to India. Okay, so you're building a shipyard. You're poor, so you can build that. You're wealthy, but you're not getting any trade yet. And we can only get one more of you. And that's the limit of those. Okay, Dick Turpin, just keep wandering around. You'll eventually find some enemies. Somebody shall go to war with us eventually. And missionary's fine where he is. It's now up to 3%. And our missionary here, he's now up to 33%. That's 93%. That's only 20% here. Let's get you up to 100%. Religious unrest. Yes. But it is going down. Okay, what else do we need to do here? There's still not a war, so we don't need to build any, recruit any troops there. India, where we're going to be expanding. I'm not sure about this. Is it best to destroy it? The other building, the administrative building, gives more recruitment slots, I think. Military Academy. Yes, we're going to have to get one of those, and we're going to have to get one of those. Now, when we attack the Mughals, we have a choice, because we border them in 3 regions. This one is not very profitable, I don't think. Hyderabad is, and so is Akbarbad. And it looks like we could probably get to that one faster. Alright, let's recruit some more units. And it's probably not best to have that military building there. It's probably better to have an administrative building, I think. I'm going to destroy that. Better to have this type of building, I think. Like, are we ever going to need to recruit this type of units in the Caribbean? You don't give anything unique, I don't think. Also the same up here, I'm not sure if you get any unique units that we can't get out of Quebec. Right. See, we can go up to a level 6 building here, whereas you can only go up to a level 4. Yes, I shall get that building there. Same there. Here we shall get a government building as opposed to military governor. Yes, nothing unique from your military building. And that's the highest level you can get to in any case. Right. Okay, we've run out of money again, unless there's anything we can build up here. Right. There's probably nothing we can build with 500, 700 coins, unless we can get a farm somewhere. Ah, and we can. Right. So we're currently up to 35,000. and we got a better leader there. I still think we need to change the head of our government and the head of our admiralty. So we shall end the turn. We may not get a battle. That might be a bit disappointing, but there are going to be a lot of battles to come. So you want all of this just for 5 turns of access. We don't need to go through your lands, and if we do, it's going to be as an invader. Okay, and our trade just went down by almost half. Let's see why. Okay, Sweden, you've been blockaded. Hanover, you've been blockaded. France, you've been blockaded. Barbary States, you've been blockaded. And Russia, you've been blockaded. And all of that is negatively affecting me. Okay, so we've got roads and some ports built. Okay, can we get out yet? Nope, stupid Spanish is still blocking me. Doesn't look like we can now claim that last one. Yes, the Ottomans now have it. We may be able to get it later. Yes, so one ship was giving 360, two should have given 720, but it's not. Right, and our other fleet has arrived over here. Okay, so we only control 3, and we have a fleet up here. Right. I think probably it's best to only have 3. Yeah, the more ships we have on there, it's reducing it by a lot more. So you already have 2, you have 2. What to do with that extra ship? Where to send him? We can get to the Pacific if we go through there, or we can get to the Ivory Coast. Alright, well, that's boosted our trade just a little bit. Minister for the Admiralty, let's kick you. Ooh, yes, this one was a little better. Plus 2% to naval military technology research rate. 1% reduction in costs. 1% reduction in recruitment. Okay. So that's helped out. And I think we're going to end the turn in a minute, or the episode. Alright. Let's just go and do more of our recruitment. Okay, we're at the limit for the sepoys. And any agents that we have to move. Okay, he's now got it up to 41% there. And you're up to 49%. You've gone up 3%. Okay, we have 14,000 that we need to spend. I normally like to start the next episode at the beginning of a turn, so let us engage in some trading. They want military access. Why do you need to come through my territory? That's completely worthless. Somebody should trade. You're going to have to pay more than that. No. Offer me a decent amount of money, or you will not get anything. Why doesn't the United States want to trade? That's just silly. Okay, you don't have any tech. France doesn't have any tech. Marathas don't have any. We couldn't have more tech than everyone else this early in the game. Huh. We do have 2 research centres, but I think France has 2 or 3, and Spain has 2 or 3. Really? We have so much more technology than everybody. Okay, finally, let's try to get everything. Yeah, they don't want to go for that. No. Come on, Russia, have something to trade. Nope. Sweden. Nope. United Provinces. You don't have anything. My goodness. Literally, the only one with anything is Prussia. That's pathetic. Alright, so still not at war with anyone. We still have 14,000. Right. We can't upgrade you yet. We can't upgrade you. We can upgrade you. Do we get any better troops? No unique troops. Royal Highland Grenadiers. We can't get you yet, can we? These are regular Grenadiers, and we have a limit to those. Right. So we did get the trade has now gone over to this one. And we now have trade coming into this one. Right. You're going to upgrade in the next turn. We do want the steam dry dock because it gives us the steamship. Yes. 5 unique ships there. 2, 4, 6. Yes, the steamship. We definitely want to showcase that. We can't upgrade you yet. Right, let's do some farming. Let's get the cheapest ones that we can. Farm high yield. We do need some more priests, but that's actually prosperous. I'm going to destroy it there. This is growing. I'm going to destroy that. That's going to affect our happiness here. You're a commercial port, but you're poor. I'm going to destroy you. I would just rather have Indian trade going through one port. Right, so you're being destroyed. You're all going to become target once we go to war. You're very poor. Okay, that's a good place to upgrade you. You're poor, so yes, that's a good place to upgrade you. We really need to invest the money where we're going to be safe from attack, because all it takes is one unit to literally run through all of these in an end turn, and we lose a bunch of income. North America is usually safe. Unless we get into a war with the Iroquois or the French. So you're very poor, it's not worth having you there. Our islands, which are not heavily defended, it's not a good place to upgrade you yet. Right, that's most of our money. Maybe one more farm if we can. Or maybe not. 700 for a farm, and we have 692. Oh well. Yeah, that looks like it. So I think I'm actually going to end the episode there. So I know it was a long episode, and fortunately we did not get a battle in it. But there's almost certainly going to be a lot of battles in this campaign. So until next time, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, dislike. It all helps the channel out. So I shall see you later in part 2.